Are you sure you want to get the last special guest actor from here, cutie?
Standing before the supermarket seafood section, Rafayel offers a sympathetic glance to his ocean pals soaking in the tanks before turning to look at me.
If they're gonna be ingredients, we could pick a few more. They all look fresh.
In that case, I don't need to bother with going to the set. We can start with your kitchen. I pull up a digital copy of the script on my phone and show Rafayel the story synopsis.
A squid transforms into a human girl and comes ashore to repay a debt of gratitude. Are you telling me this is the leading actress we're auditioning today?
More precisely, it's the leading actress in squid form. It only appears for 2 scenes. Is there anyone who's more qualified to vet a special actor than you?
In that case, I can't judge them based on how good they are as ingredients.
Rafayel runs his hand past the tanks, holding different squids. He shakes his head repeatedly.
This one is too fierce. Nope. That one's got great texture, but looks a little camera shy. Most squid are afraid of bright lights, though. And there's gonna be flashes on set. How about we pick one that can glow on its own?
He taps a tank as if sensing danger. The squid inside reveals a blue glow that reminds me of an alarm indicator light.
A firefly squid like this is good.
It's small, ready for the camera, and most importantly, distinctive enough to be a protagonist.
We're done with auditions then.
Rafayel takes my hand and presses my finger against the tank. My fingerprint is on the glass.
There, we signed the contract.
Squiddy, you're a special guest actor the sea got vetted. Give us your best performance. Don't let us down, okay?
Looks like I need to do my best too, since I'm also a special producer you invited.
Rafayel lifts the little squid in its bag and winks at me.
We're heading to the launch party soon. Hopefully we'll leave a good impression.
My ride's here. I'm leaving our special actor in your capable hands.
I wave goodbye to the director, then pat Rafayel's shoulder. We weren't the only ones who left a good impression. Our squid's debut was a success too. Everyone couldn't stop talking about it during dinner.
That just shows how much they approve of the new producer's taste in casting. A good start means everything else will be smooth sailing.
We need to properly prepare. I don't want to let everyone down.
Oh, is that a hint of self-doubt I sense?
He moves his arm around my shoulder and pinches my cheek.
We can agree our squiddy passed with flying colors, but what actually put the director's mind at ease was your thorough plan for the shoot. Don't worry, even a teeny tiny squid can transform into a human. I have high hopes for your metamorphosis as a rookie producer.
To prepare for the opening scene where our squid protagonist observes the shore from underwater, I arrive early at the underwater filming base. While going over today's safety protocols with the cameraman, I learned that we have a problem.
We have only one cameraman who can film underwater, but we haven't been able to reach him. I'll try calling him again.
Forget it. We can film from outside the water. The results won't be as good, but it's better than not filming at all.
I don't immediately agree. Instead, I quickly start thinking of other solutions when a familiar voice speaks up.
The person didn't show up, but the equipment is here, right? Since you have the stuff, you just need a new guy. I can give it a shot.
Rafayel's definitely the best person to save the day. We exchange a knowing glance, and I feel more at ease. We can trust him on this. Let's stick to our original plan and film underwater. To avoid attracting suspicion, Rafayel goes through the unnecessary motions of putting on the safety gear before diving in with the camera.
Now I know what it feels like to be a human lugging around a scuba tank underwater.
On my communication device, the director's indicator light is still dark. So, technically speaking, Rafayel and I are on a private comms channel. Is it heavy? Are you doing alright? Even though I know swimming is as natural to him as walking, this is the first time going underwater with gear and a mission to complete.
The floaty arms are useful. It's lighter than carrying this stuff on land.
Oh, right. I helped set those up. I almost forgot.
Doesn't my cute producer trust me? Your anxiety is making you flustered. But if you keep staring at me, you won't see what I'm filming. Do you really want to miss out on my brilliant shots?
The director's indicator light turns on. I look at the monitor with everyone else.
Yeah, that's good. Slowly pan the camera up. It'd be even better if you could swim while filming, but that's really difficult.
Before the director can continue, a blue streak appears on the screen. It sends ripples through the water.
That was quick. Is he born in the year of the fish or something?
He's a Pisces, and he has the god of sea protecting him. Congratulations to a diver to making it back to shore. Good job! After Raphael changes, I quickly blow dry his hair. If you didn't show up today, I probably would have borrowed an underwater filming robot from a colleague.
I figured as much. One look at your face told me you weren't gonna let it end just like that.
My hands are warmed by the blow dryer as I poke the smile tugging at the corner of his lips. Someone seems pretty pleased that I have standards as high as a certain great artist. He shakes his head, his hair still damp. The droplets fall onto the back of my hand and he nuzzles them away.
Excuse you, cutie. My reflexes aren't that slow. Why would I be happy about something I already knew? I'm smiling because my timing was perfect. Whenever you run into a problem, I'll always be your first solution.
The crew has been filming the daily scenes of our squid protagonists' misunderstanding of human culture at a rapid pace. And these scenes are supposed to be the funny parts of the movie, but there's barely any laughter on set. In this scene, the squid releases a bunch of live crabs and shrimp into her savior's kitchen. She thinks she's returning a favor. The set has to use real props, but two crabs have latched onto the cameraman's pant leg, and one of them is making its way toward the back of his knee.
Cut!
Can someone get this crab off me? I have a phobia of swarming creatures.
Everyone else is busy, so Raphael, who's been amusing himself by poking the crabs, graciously comes to the rescue. He grabs the crabs, one in each hand.
One of you will be steamed, and the other can be stir-fried. Let's play rock, paper, scissors to see who gets what.
I don't think there's any value in winning.
You both did scissors, which means you'll be steamed and then stir-fried.
For this scene, the squid plans to spray ink on the face of a student who bullied her savior, and inky rain will be unleashed on the classroom. The props master is worried about ruining the set, so they hand the task over to Raphael, who happily volunteered.
It's not every day you get such a thrilling opportunity, and yet someone actually gave it up. You have no idea how much I envied squids as a kid. I wished I could spray ink. That way I wouldn't have to ask them to cover for me and watch my back.
You didn't miss out on anything. Honestly, it's good that you can spray ink. Otherwise, I'd be the unlucky one here.
What about now? Are you sure you don't want to make a run for it?
I recall those scenes. The chaos left the entire crew in shambles, and no one was laughing. Well, except for Raphael. Today's goal is, finally, filming a quiet dialogue scene. It's the crucial identity reveal. The director is more meticulous than usual as she walks everyone through it.
This is when you realize your troublemaking sidekick is actually the squid you rescued.
Well, here's how I see it.
But today's discussion doesn't go as smoothly as usual. The director and the actor almost butt heads over their interpretations. As I try to mediate, Raphael, who's been intently sketching, suddenly hands over a detailed storyboard.
You can try following that if you want.
Why does this feel strangely familiar? Raphael leans down and whispers to me.
You told me your thoughts on the scene before, yeah? Doesn't it prove I was listening closely?
The intricate lines vividly captured the character's emotions. After reviewing it, the director and actor decided to rehearse using this storyboard. But Raphael doesn't put his drawing board away. He leans against the window and continues sketching. This is the last scene for today. Are you working on more storyboards?
Well, there's a more important drawing I need to finish.
What kind of painting could be important enough to make our genius artist actually rush? He taps my forehead with his paintbrush.
It's the poster for our movie. That's something I can't let other people do.
The beach scene where the squid will be released is scheduled for the last day of shooting. The director and I originally planned to film it during the day at a nearby coast. But after scouting the location, Raphael suggested we film it at a more distant coastline and switch it to a night shoot. Apparently, there's a surprise. Given the trust that's grown between him and the crew, everyone understands the schedule change is for the sake of a better shot. Can't you give me a hint? It will be our secret.
Okay, cutie. I guess I can tell you. It's...
Raphael curls his finger to beckon me. I quickly lean in.
Be patient.
What happened to the trust between human and fish? I pout, ready to move back, but he wraps his arm around my waist.
Look, it's in front of you.
Following Raphael's gaze, I see a faint blue glow gradually washing over the shore.
Those aren't the blue waves you'd get from algae. Do you remember who owns this unique blue?
Oh, it definitely looks familiar. A firefly squid. Another bright blue light enters my line of sight. It's from the small tank Raphael is holding before me.
Good thing you haven't forgotten about the special actor we signed a contract with. Firefly squids are the only ones who can create this shade.
This is Raphael's surprise. The movie's most touching scene will be a breathtaking spectacle. Without any artificial lights, the leading actor conceals his lingering attachment as he releases the squid back into the sea. Hey, our special actor is swimming away. The shoot is done, but we haven't paid it yet.
We can let it go. Freeing the squid is the best payment we could give.
True, protecting fish rights is every human's responsibility.
Ooh, the squid's done. Come and grab a piece.
Fine. I guess cooking with just the right amount of heat can also be a way of protecting fish rights. I pick up 2 grilled squids that look almost identical. My mind wanders back to the movie. After being released into the ocean, the squid still followed her heart and chose to stay with the human. If she turned back into a squid someday, would the human still be able to recognize her? Firefly squid all look the same. They glow with the same light.
To me, humans all look the same. They wear similar outfits too. But the one person who matters the most to me, I can recognize her with just one glance.
Smiling, Raphael puts the grilled squid in my mouth.
Now that I think about it, while I'm good at distinguishing colors, I'm even better at finding a certain someone.
With our personally supervised final cut in hand, Raphael and I attend the premiere at the theater adorned with the posters he painted by hand. To help promote the movie, we sit down with a reporter to complete an interview for the press release.
Thank you, miss, for answering our last question. No wonder you two made an excellent film together. Even your answers are similar.
Of course. I asked him to give me PR training last night. When I found out there would be a press interview at the premiere, I rushed to Raphael for a crash course in handling reporters. Raphael, lounging on the sofa, pulls me close and hands me a paintbrush to use as a microphone.
For the questions you want to answer, be sincere and respond in your own way. But if you get a pointed question or something that makes you uncomfortable, don't force yourself to play along.
How do you usually dodge those questions? Raphael taps on my waist absent-mindedly.
Sidestep the trap other people set for you, then catch them off guard.
Suddenly, he takes my hand and points at the window facing the beach.
See that hermit crab over there? It's a master of dodging and flanking with how it scuttles from side to side. That's how it gets the chance to snatch another hermit crab's shell. I guess humans and hermit crabs can't outrun their property obsession. Oh, speaking of properties.
Wait, why are we even talking about this? What was my question?
Ta-da! As you can see, they have no choice but to interrupt you. And then they forget what they were even asking.
I pause before bursting into laughter. I wrap my arms around his neck and playfully pinch his cheeks. So the legend behind Raphael's interview technique is just rambling and going off topic.
Most people don't understand my lessons. Did you learn something, cutie?
Returning to the present, I see the premiere has wrapped up perfectly with blessings from the creative team. A familiar figure approaches me.
My interview technique came in handy, yeah? Even the reporter said we were similar.
It worked. But why didn't you play by your own rules today?
Oh, there were like maybe 2 questions I didn't think were worth answering. But it doesn't hurt to play along every now and then.
But I watched your interviews. If a question seemed pointless, you never forced yourself to answer it.
As you've said, those were only my interviews.
Warmth envelopes my palm as he takes my hand. He lifts our intertwined fingers and smiles.
And here's the difference.
After the movie's release, I lie in bed and read the group chat, checking out the reviews everyone's been sharing.
A lot of people watched the movie because they love the squid merch. I also bought a few to show my support.
Huh, when did we ever release merch? As soon as I sent an artsy bird emoji to show my confusion, a familiar avatar immediately responds with a proud artsy bird. Raphael? Last week, a seasonal limited edition plushie was still the hottest item when I passed by the store. Now it's been replaced by a squid stem. I pick up a firefly squid plushie from the shelf and hold it up to Raphael. You came up with the design and the name, huh?
It's a squid bestie to both fish and humans.
Raphael grabs a plushie and places it on my wrist. It immediately clings to me as if I had a magnet.
It can do what Wasabi Octopus can't.
No wonder this plushie is popular. Your little creative touches added a special charm to it.
It's not just me. We should also thank its pose advisor. I referenced a certain cutie's octopus hug. It's the gold standard, right? Or should it be a little tighter?
You're designing poses for fish. Shouldn't you use yourself as a reference? I grab another plushie from the shelf and make it hug his wrist. Then I take his hand and playfully swing it. It's really popular. More people are going to be its friends.
Which means more people will discover the story behind it. They'll love it just as much as we do. Isn't that why you accepted the filming project in the first place?
I nod, once again reflecting on my journey as a first-time producer. It kicked off all the ups and downs. No matter how prepared I was, something always went wrong. I almost thought I'd be like this good protagonist when my good intentions led to bad results.
You're like her in a way. You got what you wished for.
As we head to the checkout counter, the plushies on our wrists somehow cling to each other.
These have the strongest magnets. Since all the tentacles are tangled up, it'll take us half a day to pry them apart. It's a great design choice to make sure no one gets lost. Maybe we should wear them when we go out.
We share a smile, our clasped hands reaching toward the scanner. Even without this magnetic attraction, you'd still be with me every time. It's like you said, you were there when things fell apart and when things fell into place too.
Doesn't every time technically include next time?
Raphael nudges the squids on our wrists to move them out of the way, then he presses his palm against mine.
I'll fill this gap and the next. and every gap between your expectations and reality from now on.